Hello, this is georgercop on YouTube with an update on my Thunderbirds. This is a world that I've made that's mainly for modification and construction of the vehicles. But as you can see, there are various updates that have been going on, and I will just give you the quick run through. The Thunderbird 1, I've made this in the landing position because it hasn't been seen in the landing position yet on my videos. It has its wings out and its legs. I've used feet rather than wheels because I wasn't sure when the feet were used, when the wheels are used, and the feet I think just look better than the wheels. There have been some blue tints added to the wings and the engines. The engines have been made shorter, so they are now 3 blocks in height rather than 5. The fins have been made shorter. The white has been added for TB1 lettering, and the cobblestone that was here has now been replaced with bedrock to make it stand out a bit more. There's also been added some TB1 lettering to the front. Inside there has been some modification going on, as well as a new construction, the new construction being the mobile control centre, which drops down from this abdomen section on a lift platform. This is the passenger bay, rather briefly. It's 1 seat and a couple of torches. That's all that there really is. The main control room has undergone some changes as well. There has been a couple of windows added, as well as a new interface. There's some torches there for lighting and aesthetic purposes, and the powered rail in the middle is speedometer, so how fast it's going, as well as a couple of visual displays as well, represented by the paintings. I will just head out. The chair has also been affixed with a new axis to the correct place. That's where the chair should be affixed to. Should be affixed to the back when horizontal, and it rotates around that axis when changing from vertical to horizontal. Next, Thunderbird 2. Thunderbird 2 has undergone a big difference and looks a lot better, a lot more accurate. Mainly work has been done to the front, and it has also been made slightly wider, so that it is now 55 meters in wingspan, as it should be, rather than the 43 that my previous one had. Undergone a few changes again. The underbelly there's been a bit more detail added, as well as bedrock again in lieu of exhaust vents. These little sections have been added for the vertical thrusters and the legs. The pod is bigger and has some rather nice visual lighting to it, I think. Perhaps edit that a bit so that it's one line all the way around rather than there being a step there. But in here you can fit all 4 of the elevator cars that are displayed out there, which I shall get to in a moment. I set that as a standard. The pod also now has wheels. There we go. There's not really much difference down at the back here. Intake vents, bedrock, as well as at the back, instead of torches I now have dispensers, and in the engines I have glowstone for the exhausts, and not lava. Now I'll show you the inside. There has been a massive update to the cockpit area as well. Here we go. It's a lot nicer, I think, a lot cleaner. This is the passenger chute. The chairs are made out of brick because they should be red, and there are no red stairs. Brick was the closest I could get. And if you sit in the pilot's chair, you can actually see all the way around without having to crouch down, which is always a positive change. Let's head out. I'll show you the pod vehicles. The pod vehicles, here we are, the Domo, or DOMO, that featured in the Duchess assignment, I believe that's what it's called. Holds up walls of falling walls, as the mole, which is pretty distinctive creation. And that's the drilling machine, so for underground rescues. Here we have the neutralizer tractor, used for neutralizing explosives. I don't remember what this is called, but it's sort of a high-tech version of a fireman's net, using air cushions. Air as a cushion. Here are the elevator cars featured in, of course, Trapped in the Sky. Number 1 is the master car, 2, 3 and 4 are remote controlled. And like I say, you can fit all 4 of these in the pod at the same time, which was the standard that I set for the size of the pod. This is the rescue pack tractor. That fires a rescue pack out of the cannon at the front, which contains a small jetpack instead of a parachute. That is the laser cutter. It's a similar model to the rescue pack tractor, but the sign is representative of the vortex ring generator that is there, that knocks all the cut materials out of the way. This is called the fire tender. This was never actually used in a rescue in an episode, but you can see it in Cry Wolf when the boys are being taken on a tour of the island. This is the excavator vehicle used in the episode, I believe it was called Martian Invasion. I think it was episode number 10 of season 1 of Thunderbirds. And here, this is the cherry picker, the modified cherry picker that was used in Road of Destruction. I think that's what the episode is called, Road of Destruction. And that's basically a cherry picker. The mono brake used in Perils of Penelope. And that's as flat as I could get it. These are the recovery vehicles. These bits of grey wool on the end representative of suction cups. They were in the second episode of season 1 where they dragged the Sidewinder out of the pit. This, I'm not entirely sure again what this is called, but it was used in the episode Security Hazard. That was a firefighting vehicle. This, again, I have no idea what this is. This was seen in the pod in Security Hazard when they discovered the boy in the pod. This is again seen in Cry Wolf, never seen in a rescue. It's assumed that it's for transporting other pod vehicles around. This is the transmitter truck seen in the episode Sun Probe. Can transmit several million miles of space. And these two are the same. They're exactly the same vehicle, just in slightly different positions. These are called This is called the Firefly, which is a firefighting truck, and it's a bulldozer as well. I've done it with the shield up and the shield down, and has a cannon on the front which fires something which sucks all the air out of the fire. This is the diacetylene cage. Again, that's a firefighting piece of apparatus that goes down into lift shafts. Now, Thunderbird 3 has not undergone very many changes, but I don't believe you've seen the cockpit yet. I've also done the inside up a little bit because there was a bit of a problem with MC Edit and the torches, so I've replaced torches mostly with glowstone. As you can see here. Just out through here are the engines. Again, glowstone for the engines representing the exhaust. There's not really much to see in the other one. It's exactly the same as the other side, but I'll just head up the ladder. See, the couch would appear underneath there and roll up here into the main control room. It's going a bit slow, but this is about the speed that it would normally go anyway, so here we go, almost there, and here we go. Then up here is the lift shaft to the main control room. Here we go. This is the main control room of Thunderbird 3. And the pictures, as in Thunderbird 1, are representative of screens and scanners. And everything else is just for show. Okay, let's head out. And Thunderbird 4 has not undergone any changes at all, so I can skip right over that straight to Thunderbird 5. So Thunderbird 5 actually has an interior now. A bit more detailing on the outside. The size of the window has been changed at the front. There's also been a change in the dome at the top, and there is some piping there. The hood at the Thunderbird 3 docking area has had a bit of a modification as well, so it's a bit more accurate as to the original series. Now we'll just head down here. Okay, this is a rather empty area here, and the ring is rather empty. I've not decided what to do there, but this is the new interior. The fuel cell, which is in here, is now housed in a glass cylinder because I just thought it looked better. In a glass cylinder, looked a bit safer. And the main aerial going down is there, and I just thought all the electrical wiring was a good aesthetic choice. Around here we have a viewing platform, which again is not completed yet. I've not decided what's going to happen around here, what's going to be here. But we have, from down here we have a stairway going up, so if you don't have flying mode activated, you can walk up the stairs. And this used to be glass, but I've replaced it with fence for aesthetic choices. I'll show you up here before the main control room. This is just a chill out area with some books and a bench. And in here we have the main control room. There's nothing around there at the moment, but round here is the business side. This is where John would stand and look out and wait for monitoring calls. This is the main scanner that goes bloop 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 when a distress call arrives. These just glow because they're redstone, and the stair is representative of the cassette recorder. And round here we just have a console with a couple of blinking lights, and if the lights aren't blinking, then if you press the button on there, then the lights will start blinking. Round here I'll just show you the circuitry and demonstrate the use of that button. Where's redstone? There it is. Okay, so if the circuit were to break thusly, there's no charge going around there at all, and only one of these two lights would be on. But if you press the button, it sends the charge around and the lights start blinking. It's not really a big aesthetic choice, but it's a rather nice one considering we're in a space station. It just seemed more space station-ish. So there we go, that's all of the updates for this project. I should hopefully be able to continue this Thunderbirds project, and I have something big planned. Hopefully, if I get time, I'll be able to make a full 1-to-1 scale version of Tracy Island, which should be good, but that's requiring a lot of planning at the moment. It's still in the planning stages, so don't quote me on any kind of time frame, because I honestly have no idea when it's going to be finished, or when I'm even going to start it, due to the planning involved. But you know, I'll hopefully get there in the end and make that a fully downloadable and playable map. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you next time.